Good morning, everybody. My name is Predrag Daničić, and in today's video, we will discuss about Bitcoin price and what is going on into the market. The thing that prompted me and made me want to make this video is essentially those two pictures. I'm going to show them right now to you. This is the first picture that I saw on Twitter. It was shared by the guy who have 600 something followers, 600,000 followers. And this guy is also shared by somebody else who is also bullish, and he have also like 600,000 followers also. So I highly disagree with those two pictures. I will show you why I disagree with those two pictures, and I will tell you why I am probably even more bearish than I was yesterday or day before yesterday when I filmed the video. Bitcoin price was, I think, somewhere around here, and since then we had a really nice rally of about 10, 11, 12%. Okay, so we are 12% up in the price, and I am even more bullish than I was before. There is a really good reason for that, in my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. Full disclosure, I would like to tell you that I sold all my crypto and Bitcoin when price was 67,000 on 8th of March. So I sold all my Bitcoin. Let me show you where. Here. Right here. This is when I exited the market. Actually, I was exiting for several days because blah blah blah. I had no time to sit on my computer and go to the liquidity pool where I was farming. So, but anyway, I moved in those few days all my money to stable coins. So let's go back to the 30 minutes chart. We had this correction of, let's see how much it was. We had this correction of 20%, and soon we got bounce back, then bounce down, then we got about on the same level as before, and then we are now again up above $70,000. Now we are again above $70,000. There is good possibility that price, okay, it can go down obviously, and then I would be proven right. But there is good possibility then in next several weeks we will have again all-time high. If we have all-time high in next, for example, 5, 6, 10 days or something like that, I would be even more bearish than I am right now. Most likely I would feel a lot of bearish, and I would still feel a lot of confidence in my decision to sell Bitcoin. Remove drawings. The only situation that would make me admit that my decision to sell at 67,000 was wrong is if Bitcoin goes 30% or something like that above my selling price, which would be around $90,000. I don't think that this will happen. Actually, everything 15 to 25 I consider a success. If I sold 15 to 25 below all-time high, but if I saw 30 or more below all-time high, I would consider this a failure. So let's go quickly to those charts that you see here, and what those charts are telling us. They are telling us that corrections are normal, that corrections are happening really often in the bull market, and there is nothing to be afraid of them. And they showed here, this is, by the way, run from about 200 to 20,000, I think. We had corrections of 29, 40, 33, 27, 40, and 39%. Okay. Here we had also corrections of 19%, 54%. This is Black Swan. He marked it red, so it should not be counted. 18%, 22%, 25%. Okay. And now he's also marking all corrections, 23, 20, 22, 21. And now he's telling us 80% corrections, nothing to worry about. We are going to the higher highs to 250 or 200,000. This is what this chart is telling us. I think this is completely wrong. I will come back to that. Just take a look at another chart that we saw here. Essentially, this is only for this cycle. Again, listed all corrections, 20%, 22%, 21%, 21%, and now again correction of 70%, and again saying that we should not be afraid of anything and everything is fine. Okay. Let's take a look at all those places and let's look on what those charts are showing us. I will put you here and I will put you here. No, I cannot. Sorry. Okay, I will just switch between tabs. So first thing, we need to go here, daily chart, from bottom. Okay, this is the place where person is referring to. This correction, about 25%. After this correction, we needed 108 days to get to the previous price of $467. Keep in mind, back then Bitcoin was $467. I don't think that Bitcoin worth nothing. I think that Bitcoin is great. I think that everybody should save some money in Bitcoin, but I'm just telling you why I'm at this moment in time crypto bearish and why I think that this bull market is practically over. So 108 days to return to previous price before correction. I will write this down. 106 days it was. 106 or 108, it doesn't matter. Then he is referring, let's see, okay, to this correction of 40%. I'm guessing that this is this correction. Exactly. To get to that price, again, we needed 170 days or 140 days. Depends how you count. Let's write this down also. 141 days. Let's see the next thing that this chart is referring to us. 33% here. Okay. This is 33%. I guess close enough. Here we needed 39 days to get to previous price. Let's write also this down. 39 days. And here market got already crazy, but he's referring also to this correction, I guess. Let's check it out. How much time do we need to get to previous price? 40 days. Okay. What this chart is telling us else? Is showing us bull market between 3,000 and 60,000. Let's go there. And he is referring to which correction? This one. Okay. He is referring to this correction, which was 48%, correct? 54%. Close enough. I guess this one, 54%. But here, in order to return to previous price, we needed year and a half. 484 days. Then he is marking COVID dump, which I am going to ignore. And he is also marked it as red, so I guess that he's also telling us to ignore it. Then we have two corrections of 18 and 22%. This is correction of, no, which one is 18%? This is correction of 18%, but I don't think this is correction. I think that all of this is just big side movement. Actually, all of this can be considered big side movement. In the meantime, we had big COVID dump and nice return of the price, but essentially all of this was big side movement if you ignore this COVID situation. So I'm not even going to count it down. Then he's referring to this correction here that lasted for of 21%. Here, to get to the previous price, we needed 2 months, 64 days, or 51 days. Let's write this down. 61 days. Next thing, we have this correction of 25%. Let's write this down also. 25%, 30. Oh no, I miscalculated. It is probably this 25%. It's not really 25, but it doesn't matter. We needed full month to get to the previous price. Okay, let's write this down also. Full month, 32 days. Let's look now to this guy. There is the second chart that we need to see. So let's go quickly here. This is just from this market bottom. He is first referring to, I will zoom it down now. This was the market bottom if you remember, and let's take a look. In order to return, we needed 20 days, but was this return or attempt to retest some lows and confirm that we are in bull market? It's really open for discussion. Regardless, in order to return to previous price, we needed 21 days. I'm going to write this down also. 3 weeks. Then he is referring to this correction here, from here to here, of 18%. Was I right here? No, 20% here, from May to June. From May to June, okay. Probably from here, he's counting to here. Again, it is 18% in 3 months. You can consider all of this, again, one big side movement. And to me, it looks more like big side movement than some big movement of price. But regardless, to return to this price, we needed 2 months, 63 days. Let's write 63 here. Okay. Then, after that, he's referring to, let's take a look, 21 drop from, I will zoom in a bit now, 21 drop from here to here. This was about 21 drop. But to return to this price, we needed, depends how you count, 101 days or 60 days. So between 3.5 and 2 months. And for the last, we have this correction here of 21.39%. This is correction here. Here is about 21%. To return to previous price, we needed 1 month, 32 days. We are now here. From the all-time high, all-time high was actually only 12 days ago, less than 2 weeks ago. how you can call it correction if lasts only 2 weeks? For me, all of this looks just like this, but on the larger scale. What does that mean? It means that market is telling us that is unstable, that doesn't think that we can go a much higher, but there are a lot of people that are still jumping in and refusing to sell, hoping that they will be able to sell for the higher price. Now, this, if we go up, what was my point at the beginning of the video? If we go up and if we put new all-time high, which is possible, it is not impossible, I strongly believe that it is not worth waiting for this new all-time high to happen, because it can go to new all-time high, it can go down, and I think, quite frankly, that side movement is not really possible for a long time, simply because there is too much volatility in the market, and everybody, people are either afraid to lose their gains or they are expecting some much higher prices, so we will go one way or another. But let me show you something. How this let's call it correction looks for me. To me, this correction doesn't look anything like here, like this one. Let's find where we were on daily chart. It doesn't look anything like this one. It doesn't look anything like this one, or like this one, or like this one. Like, it doesn't make sense. Let's go even further away. It doesn't look like this, at least to me. It doesn't look like this or like this. We started when Bitcoin was here, or like this. To me, this correction looks something like, and I will show you right now. Okay, we are here. Something like this, like the end of previous cycle, if you remember, or maybe even like this. If you remember, in previous cycle, we put new all-time high, then we went, okay, 40% up, but essentially we had 3 tops here. One top, second top, third top. And between them, we had bounce back, correction, bounce back, correction, bounce back, and then we could not hold the price and finally went down. This thing, for me, it looks much more like this. We can stretch it out a little bit, or make it, no, but essentially, let's look at raw data. For me, this looks more like this or like this, where we have some fight with bears and bulls, where somebody is winning, somebody is losing, but ultimately, after this big jump of the price, bulls would lose and we would go down. So I do believe, and as you can see, this lasted only for 20 days. Here we have only 1 month, but as you can see, it was not really big a correction back then. Back then it was okay, it was 20%. So it is my opinion. I might be biased, simply because I, as I said, sold my crypto for 67,000, but still, for me, all of this looks like market is unstable. First time first sign that my market is unstable was this liquidation of bulls, and then liquidation of bears, liquidation of both sides. And everybody was saying, yes, we go up, now we can go to the moon, and we went only 5% from there. And now we are yet struggling to put new all-time high. And for me, all of this now just looks like that we had our blow off top, and it is everybody jumped on the train expecting that price will rise because halving. By the way, halving will happen here. I don't think that price can go that much up before that. Okay, you can hope for something like this, but and to 100,000, but this would be really, really optimistic. I don't believe this is going to happen, and I believe that relatively soon these household cards will start falling down. Maybe we can put some few all-time highs, again 5%, which would take us, or 6-7%, which would take us to 80,000. But as you can see, look at all those corrections that they are trying to point out. 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, 1 month, 60 day, 1 month. Okay, there was one of 3 weeks. And if you take a look, we are only 40 days from all-time high to halving. So essentially, we don't have time to go up anymore. Some are saying that after halving, we will see a real liquidity squeeze, but I don't know if you are expecting that your asset will go up because of something, and your asset goes up for 100% in 2 months, and there is only 30 days before that thing that is supposed to happen, and that thing that is supposed to happen is halving, which is again here. I think that more reasonable conclusion would be that halving was already priced in. And I think that we are in long, not heavy, not bloody, but long bear market that would last 3 to 6 months at least. Or maybe even by the end of the year. Maybe all the way to the January 25, and in January 25 we will go again. That's my opinion. I would like to show you what my script is predicting. By the way, I made the AI script that is trying to predict the future price of Bitcoin. I asked her a really simple question. What price of Bitcoin will be in next 30 days? Will it be higher than current price or lower than current price? And you can see this number 0.64. That means that it is 64% sure that it will go up. As prices went up, script is more and more bearish. This is the 13th of March when we had all-time high, and since then it is becoming more and more bearish. So my name is Predrag Daničić. If you like content like this, you can subscribe. I wanted to say a few things about YouTube and what they are saying, but it is just, let's open filters for today. I mean that FOMO is, they are trying to sell some kind of FOMO, and they are trying just clickbaits everywhere, but good luck with that. I'm not going to comment it. For me, I believe that Bitcoin have a future. I don't believe it is going to zero, but I simply think that if you bought here, 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 this is good time to take your money out and enjoy your profits. There will be another time for buying, probably in next several months, If not that, then in next several years for sure. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye and see you next time.